Go back to Africa. That was exactly what the American Colonization Society told African Americans in the 1800s. In the 19th century, America began to free slaves, and soon there was a problem of population and what to do exactly with these freed slaves. And in 1816, they created the American Colonization Society with the goal of resettling slaves in other areas. By 1822, the American Colonization Society created a settlement in the west coast of Africa, and this settlement later became Liberia. The name Liberia was gotten from the Latin word liber, which means free. It symbolizes the aim of the American Colonization Society to discover or find a new home for freed African slaves. Over the course of decades, African Americans, both freed and formerly enslaved, were transferred or taken to the new colony, Liberia. These new settlers faced several issues, including diseases, unfamiliar terrains, and encounter with the indigenous population. However, they were able to make it work. Soon, the new settlers began to establish a government and educational system. They also adopted a flag as well as a constitution similar to that of the US government. The new settlers began to work with the indigenous population. Sometimes it was peaceful, other times it really wasn't. By 1847, Liberia declared independence from the American Colonization Society as well as the United States. It became the first government in Africa to declare a democratic government. So the idea is simple. Africans were taken to the United States to serve as slaves, and when they couldn't serve as slaves anymore, they were brought back to Africa, to establish colonies. Don't forget to follow I Love Africa on all platforms, from TikTok, YouTube to Instagram, as well as Facebook and Twitter.